Hello Firewood friends, Mike with KNLFirewood. We're here with Allison today. We have partnered with a local grocery store here in our small little town who's willing to sell our firewood bundles. So it's kind of our first retail experience, so we're pretty excited about that. Bought this little stand off of Amazon. It's adjustable, you just cut your 2x4s to length. So today I came home from work and this is what I came home to. An empty roadside stand. It's the first time this has ever happened. Brought some more wood up here in an IBC tote. It's ready to go. We're gonna fill up the 3 bins here, the $20 sections, and then we're gonna go make a few more bundles to put in here as well. Thank you, girls, for stocking some more KNL firewood.
No. I didn't have a choice, so.
So now we've got a spot out there in the roadside stand that holds 4 bundles. And I told you earlier in this video, we have a new stand at the local grocery store, and I drove by today, and they're down to 2 bundles. So we're gonna make a few bundles for here and a few bundles for there. Good morning. Hey, it's a different day, but this morning I've got a sweatshirt on. This is great. I'm sure the sun's gonna get hot here in a little bit, but right now it is beautiful out. We've all been kind of waiting for this weather. It's great. But I've got a few things I want to get done here today. I'll show you what's happening. So this morning I want to get the rest of this cleaned up. I'm tired of these weeds. I'll show you what else I'm thinking about doing here in the future. So I'm slowly inching the axis back this direction. Thinking about putting the axis over there where those IBC totes are. I don't know. I got to get all this cleaned up first, so we'll see what happens. But I'm going to make some progress today. It is Labor Day. I finally have a day off. It is beautiful. I'm super excited to be out here. Kids are up. Mama's up. They're going to come out here in a little bit. I've got one project I want to put on film today. I promise there'll be a little bit of splitting on here because I know you guys like that. And we're just gonna get some work done. I'm gonna have the kids come out here and we are going to do a little demonstration. I've seen it on YouTube before and they're probably right, but I just want to do it for myself so I know. For a couple different reasons. In my world, there are 2 sizes of these IBC totes. The one on the right, which I think is 330 gallon, and the one over here on the left, which I think is 250. I really don't care what the size is. I've got like 80 of these IBC totes, right? I've got 79 of these and 1 of those. So I don't really care what that big one holds. What I do care is if this little one will actually hold a full face cord for a couple different reasons. Like Chris always says, you got to know what's in the stack before you can sell it, right? Instead of throwing it in the truck and then measuring it, or however anybody else does it. I don't know. But I want to be able to measure it when I stack it. Number one, I want to be able to sell this these tote quantities. If somebody wants a tote full of firewood, it's X amount of dollars, and here it is. They can come over and load it themselves. I can help them load it. And then I think I've got a solution too where I can put them on the forks and dump them into a dump trailer, which is going to be sometime in our future. I don't know when, but at some point, maybe next year. It's kind of at the end of this season, right? So I don't need it now, but maybe next year. So I think, you know, if somebody wanted a full cord, I can just go grab 3 of these. If my mechanism works, I can just dump them 1, 2, 3. Never have to handle it outside of the one time stacking it in the IBC tote. That's it. So right now we're gonna get the kids. We're gonna mark here on the basketball court an 8-foot section, and we're gonna stack a face cord and see what it looks like. And then we're gonna stack it into one of those IBC totes and see if it'll fit.
No, not there.
That's good enough. That's good. But make a big mark so we can see it. Now, and keep your foot there, Kim. And then Lily, go down and mark the other end of the tape measure down here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Full face cord there. Good job, girls. Proud of you.
Dippin' Dots.
Okay, we might go get some Dippin' Dots. Okay, so nobody's gonna argue that that is a full face cord. It's 48 inches high. I measured it in several places. It's 8 foot long. You saw us measure it out, and the pieces are 16 inches long. That is a face cord, 1/3 of a cord, however, or rick, however you want to describe it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try to stack that face cord in this IBC tote. So I guess the answer is no. I've got that little bit there left on the concrete to put in this IBC tote, and that's getting to be pretty full. Almost too full to where some of those pieces might fall off on their way to their final resting place. I don't know. I'll try to get a few more on there and see what it looks like. Okay, here are the last 3 pieces. I don't love it, but it's in there. Okay, so I guess the answer is yes. It will fit in this IBC tote, but boy, it is full. That is one full IBC tote there. So if we heap it up about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high or so, that'll be a full face cord. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to finish this one up in the truck. It's a beautiful day out here, but the wind's blowing, probably a little too windy for the camera. So I wanted to say thank you to everybody who commented on my last video, because I had questions about the saw, and everybody was super respectful. I had a bunch of great suggestions. I'm probably going to work on that on my next video. The long and short of it is, it's probably my sharpening technique and 100% user error. It has nothing to do with the saw. It's all on me. I wanted to say thanks for everybody that commented and was super respectful. I love this community because of that. That's great. And earlier today, I ran into town, and as I was heading to the ethanol-free fuel station, there's a steel dealership. So I stopped just to see what they had, and they had a 500i. I didn't buy it, but it's pretty sweet. I'd never picked one up and held it, but they are pretty sweet. So I came home and I put my old log splitter on Facebook Marketplace. So maybe if that sells here in a day or two, maybe I'll run up there and get it, but I can't spend any more money. Thanks again, guys, for coming by. KNL Firewood. Please hit the like button, subscribe, tell a friend. It means the world to all of us YouTubers out there when you do that. And like always, get out there and get to work, because that stuff doesn't... Wait a minute. That stuff did split itself. It's all gone.